What's going on? What's going on, guys?
How's it going?
Welcome back to the Great Game Challenge YouTube channel.
That's right.
So sorry we haven't been uploading lately. It's because we've been a lot of stuff in our personal lives, but we're going to be back into it. Before we start today's video, we just want to remind you that we are so close to 800 subscribers, and once we hit it, we have a video coming out. So make sure to go do that. As you can see down below right here, it says please subscribe to the Great Game Challenge, our YouTube channel. So please, it would please mean the world to us. Just one subscription will just make our day.
Exactly.
So today what we have is we're going to start making NFL videos, like we said.
Right.
So we didn't do week 1 and week 2, obviously, but we're going to start right now. It's going to be like a little weekly tradition.
Right.
We have our NFL week 3 predictions. So we're going to go through game by game.
Right.
And we're going to tell you. So the first game up, we got the Kansas City Chiefs, who are 1-1, versus the San Diego Chargers, who are 1-1.
Yeah.
So for this game, looks like that the Chargers and the Chiefs. I think that the Chiefs are going to win this game because it's kind of obvious. I feel like the Chiefs have been going against a pretty tough competition lately. They've been going against the Browns. They've been going against
the Baltimore Ravens.
The Ravens.
And I'm not sure if some of y'all saw that game last week where the Baltimore Ravens had to go for it in about 4th and 1 because they did not want to punt the ball and give Mahomes another opportunity because they know if Mahomes would have got another opportunity, they would have won with the field goal or so.
Yeah, I think that I don't think that the San Diego Chargers will be able to stop Mahomes, Travis Kelce, or I don't think they'll be able to stop Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, or the wide receiver's name.
Hill.
Yeah. Tyreek Hill.
I agree. I think that's
our next game. We have the Arizona Cardinals versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I got the Cardinals winning this game. Their offense is great. They got probably a top 3 wide receiver, DeAndre Hopkins, and they have probably like a top 10 quarterback in Kyler Murray. And then on defense, they got probably one of the best defensive ends in the league, J.J. Watt. Mm-hmm. I think the Cardinals will come out on top of this win.
I think so. The Jaguars, they're struggling. Even the preseason, they kind of struggling. I think that the Myers, the head coach, he came from college and he's going to have a couple of rough years, trying to keep the team going. So I think that the Arizona Cardinals going to pull this one out.
The Chicago Bears versus the Cleveland Browns. So the Bears have been doing pretty good. They have the same record, 1-1. But I think that what I'm going to look at right here is how I'm going to put this into perspective. Is think about this, right? The Browns have a great defense. They have a better defense than the Chicago Bears. I do think that the Browns defense will be able to stop the Bears offense. And also, whenever the Browns played against the Chiefs in their first game, they kept it close. They made sure that it was a fight. So I think that's how if they're going to be playing every single game with that mentality, then I think the Cleveland Browns are going to be. The Cleveland Browns are going to be nice this season. But I think I got the Cleveland Browns winning over the Chicago Bears.
I think so too. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that the Cleveland Browns did play Kansas City the first game.
They did, and they ended up losing. But they put up a fight though.
They did put up a fight, and Kansas City is a tough team. So, in that sense, I'll have to also agree with the Cleveland Browns. They're going to win that game.
All right, we have Washington State football team versus the Buffalo Bills. This is going to be a great game. We got a top 3 defense in the league with the Washington State football team defense, and then we got Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs on the Buffalo Bills. Not the best defense for the Bills part, but I do believe that the Buffalo Bills will end up winning this game. The State football team, don't get me wrong, they're a nice team. Don't get me wrong. They're not saying they're bad. Like they're a nice team. Their defense is probably the best. It's top 3 definitely with the 3 best defense in the league are like Rams. In my opinion, they're Rams, football team, Buccaneers. That's my opinion though. But yeah, I think that the Buffalo Bills will come out on top just because of the Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs combination.
Right. Yeah, I agree too. I think the Buffalo Bills going to come out on top as well too.
We're going to watch stuff so far. Indianapolis Colts
that's
versus
shocking.
the Tennessee Titans. Okay, so
Yeah,
the Tennessee Titans probably the worst defense in the entire league
yeah, they need to
versus the
improve.
Colts.
But
which,
did you see that game last week where a lot of people counted Tennessee Titans out?
Yeah, that sounds familiar, right?
Yeah, because they was getting blown out, but then at the end they came back.
Sounds like that Rockets versus Mavericks game.
Exactly, they came back and they won the game. So who do you think?
I think that the Colts, even though the Colts have a pretty good defense, I don't think they're gonna be able to stop Derrick Henry. Because think about this, let's say because I feel like the only way they're gonna stop him, they double team. So let's say that. See, what I love about the Titans is that they have so many valuable assets. They have Ryan Tannehill, who could probably run the ball, but they need him as quarterback. And if they want to do a run play, they got the best running back in the entire NFL, Derrick Henry.
Mm-hmm.
It's debatable. Comment down below. Are you Christian McCaffrey or are you Derrick Henry?
Yeah.
I think Derrick Henry is the best
Henry
quarterback.
Too.
The best running back in the league. But like I was saying, if they want to do a running play, they got a perfect running back. They got Derrick Henry. If they want to do a pass play, they got AJ Brown, and then if he's being covered, they got Julio Jones, the top 5 wide receiver in the NFL. So I think the Titans and the Colts are 0-2. Which, that doesn't really say anything this early in the season.
Nothing, no.
But I think the Titans are going to come out on top. But I actually have a prediction for this game. I think the final score is going to be 17-6 Titans.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. I think the Titans are going to pull it out. I think they started clicking now. I think they figured out what they was doing wrong. I think you're going to see a different
It may have been the team chemistry.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a different Titans team that you saw in the past.
We got the New Orleans Saints versus the New England Patriots, and I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know that much about either of these teams. I haven't really been paying attention. The only person I knew from either of these teams last season was Drew Brees and Cam Newton, but Cam Newton's not even on a team this year. Drew Brees is retired, but I do know that the Saints defense is a top 10.
They're good.
I think the Saints defense is nice. So I think I'm going to go Saints on this game.
Me too.
Because I feel like the Patriots, yes, I understand that they have a chance to win. I understand that I feel like it is going to be a close game. But I think that the New Orleans Saints defense is just going to be unstoppable.
Yeah, this game right here is hard to predict because for me it is. I'm predicting because both of them doesn't really have a starting quarterback.
They don't really have that superstar.
Yeah, they don't have that superstar. So
we know that like every team usually has a superstar.
Yeah.
We know that the Buccaneers have Brady, the Titans have Henry, the Chiefs have Mahomes. They all have that one superstar that whenever you think of that team, you think of that certain player that you associate with it. Both these teams lost that one player. The Patriots ended up losing Cam Newton, and then the Saints lost Drew Brees because he retired. Which congratulations, Drew Brees. But I think the Saints defense I don't think they're going to be able to stop Saints defense.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. But I think the Saints gonna pull this one out too.
We got Atlanta Falcons versus the New York Giants.
Mm-hmm.
The Falcons O-line is really nice.
Right.
I like the Falcons O-line a lot. The New York Giants, I don't know that much about. But I do know that the Giants also have a pretty good O-line. So maybe a little battle of the O-lines here.
Yeah.
I think when I looked at this before, I thought the Giants were going to win. But now rethinking it, I think I still think the Giants are going to win because of their O-line. I think that the Giants are definitely going to win this game.
Yeah, I have to disagree with you on this one first time. I think Atlanta Falcons is going to come out and be a victory on the top.
Cincinnati Bengals versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger and Juju Smith-Schuster. I don't really know that much about the Bengals, but based off of my knowledge of NFL, which is pretty little, I'm going to be going with the I think I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I think it's going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers. I think they're going to be very tough. So they're going to pull it out. The game is going to be interesting.
Is it?
Yeah, that Baltimore Ravens the one that beat Kansas City.
No, the Lions are trash.
Yeah.
No, I'm going Ravens this one.
Oh yeah, that's why it's gonna be interesting.
Is it interesting?
It's gonna be interesting.
A blowout.
It's gonna be an interesting blowout. That's why it's gonna be
a blowout.
interesting.
Lamar Jackson.
It's gonna be an interesting blowout. Okay.
The Lions don't stand a chance.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance.
I'm sorry, Lions fans. To be honest, the best player you guys had since what? Barry Sanders, maybe.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long day for the Lions and stuff. So, it's kind of sad. You know, you're gonna get whooped. You still gotta show up anyway. So, I think that Baltimore Ravens definitely gonna win that game.
Miami Dolphins versus the Las Vegas Raiders. I think the Las Vegas Raiders are going to win.
Oh man!
It was the Ravens too. They came back and won against the Ravens. They put up a fight against the Ravens. Derek Carr proved that he deserves to be a top 10 quarterback. He said I'm going to hop into this league. He said I'm going into this league. I'm going to make sure that I can prove that I'm one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He's not. I mean, he still has a couple more games to go for him to be one of my top 10, but he's on his way. He proved against the Ravens, and last week too, he's proving that eventually he's going to be a nice quarterback in the future. He's gonna be like the Ryan Tannehill. He's the Ryan Tannehill of this Raiders team. He's a valuable asset, and they were able to beat the Ravens. Derek Carr I think the Dolphins' defense is pretty nice, but I don't think they're going to be able to stop Derek Carr. So I got the Ravens.
Well,
I got the Raiders winning this one.
I think the Raiders too. The Raiders is on fire now. They clicking, so I believe the Raiders going to win this one.
Okay, this is okay. Oh, it's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
We got the best defense with the San Diego Rams
against the best player right now, Tom Brady.
This is actually breaking news.
Oh, man. Okay.
This is actually breaking news for me. I did not know they moved from Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Did they move from Los Angeles? They did?
Did they?
Comment down below.
Yeah, come back down
below. If they did, it's my first time hearing about this.
Yeah, maybe they did. Maybe I need to fix it.
I don't know. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, it's the best. This is the best. The San Diego or Los Angeles Rams have the best defense in the entire NFL versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who have, a top 5 quarterback at best, Tom Brady. Mm-hmm. He's not the best, though. Patrick Mahomes is right now in the NFL right now.
Calm down.
Comment down below. Who's the best quarterback in the NFL?
Right now.
I got Tom Brady maybe like number 3 or 4.
Right now.
Look, there's so many. Okay, look.
Okay.
You're telling me that Tom Brady. Okay, we won't go too much in depth on this.
No. We'll be here all night long.
Yeah, talking about
who's the best right now. So.
Anyway, between this, I do think the Rams have the best defense in the league. I think that they are going to sack Brady a couple times. It's going to be a great game, but I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to come out with the victory here, and they're going to be 3-0.
Yeah, I agree too. I think it's gonna be a close game.
This is like their first actual competition.
Oh, I think it's gonna come down. I think it's gonna come down to the last drive, and then Brady and them's going to end up kicking a field goal, and then they're gonna win the game.
No, I feel like they're gonna have a hard time. I feel like the Buccaneers are gonna have a hard time scoring.
But I think they're gonna pull it out towards the end.
All right. So for the next game, I actually have predictions for this game: Seahawks and Minnesota Vikings. I think the Seahawks are gonna win this game. I don't think the Vikings O-line is that great. So I think that their quarterback's going to get tackled a lot because I don't think their O-line's not that great. I really don't think the Vikings are a great team in that much. I'm sorry, Vikings fans. That's just my opinion. Seahawks are going to come out with the victory here. They got Russell Wilson and DK Metcalf. I think that DK Metcalf is going to have a breakout game here. I think he's going to get like 3 or 4 touchdowns. I don't know. I think one of those touchdowns going to one of those touchdowns that he gets. I think that he's going to get like a 60-yard pass from Russell Wilson. I think DK Metcalf's going to have a great game this game.
Okay, Seattle Seahawks all the way. I think they're going to end up pulling it out. So.
All right. Green Bay Packers versus San Francisco 49ers. This is an interesting game.
Ooh, I think San Francisco got one of the best defense now.
Yeah, but San Francisco also, they have the second best tight end in George Kittle.
Yeah.
They got George Kittle on their team. Second best tight end in the league behind Travis Kelce. The Green Bay Packers have who I think is going.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
He has the current MVP, last year's MVP,
Right.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
This is going to be a nice game. I think it's going to be a good game. The Packers, I believe, were 0-2, maybe 1-1. I know that they lost one game terribly.
Mhm.
I think they're 1-1. But I think the Packers are going to win this game.
I think so too.
I think it's going to be a good game, just like the Rams and the Bucks.
I think there's gonna be some good games this week. Okay,
We got some good games here.
All right,
I believe it's our last game here.
last
The Eagles versus the Cowboys.
Ooh,
Eagles.
the rivalry.
I think I'm going to go Cowboys because of Dak Prescott. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles came out in this game.
Right. I will go with the Cowboys because the first week when they went against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it went down to the wire. You know, they went all the way home to the they went to their stadium and they almost beat Tampa Bay. You know, so in that case, I think the Dallas Cowboys will pull it off.
So if you guys didn't know, the Panthers, I believe, already played the Saints. No, the Panthers played someone. They got blown out like 24-3. No, they ended up winning like 24-3. Christian McCaffrey, something happened to him, I believe. I believe he's injured.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but so I think we're gonna cut it off right here. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe button. Ring that bell so you can post notifications whenever we post a new video.
Right.
We will see you guys next.
And stay tuned because, you know, this is the first time that we are doing the predictions for the NFL.
We try to do this every week.
And we're going to try to do it every week. And we might even come back tomorrow and just give y'all a little highlights or some updates on some games or just talk about it. We don't know yet. So we're going to try to figure some things out, okay? But we are going to be trying to do this every single week, okay?
All right, yeah, we will see you guys next time. Have a nice day.
All right, bye.